Well, this doesn't look like ex-slaves to me. It looked like noble people, descended from nobility, with their erect stance. They're proud. Their dignity shows in their eyes. The truth is coming out, y'all. Greetings, everyone. This is the Moslem Ministries. So the Moors has been telling the truth for decades. However, the people didn't believe us. Now we have the Mzungu, or so-called white people, telling the truth. They'll believe them. But they're going to still reconstruct it. They're not going to tell you the whole truth. Yes, there was no so-called white people until the 18th century. Yes, all these presidents were not white. You see, you've been bamboozled, you've been lied to. So when I see these things about crime in America, you got to ask yourself, where did all this crime come from? Could it be that criminals are running the country? So crime produced crime? Could it be that the people who are ruling now never cared about the indigenous people? In fact, they was forced into crime. Do you really think someone grows up in America and decides they're going to be a criminal? I don't believe that. Matter of fact, I know, not from experience, but from observation the last four score and 20, that crimes are created. People are forced into criminal activity. I mean, what you gonna do if you have no choice? We always have a choice, but we don't even know we have choices. The greatest choice we have is our unity, but that has been criminalized. So when you hear these Mzungus talking about the black man is Washington and Jefferson, all those people are black, you need to find out what they're not telling you. They're not telling you the crimes that have been done against this country, against the indigenous people. Even they got a tape of Kennedy telling us so-called black people are the indigenous people. John Kennedy is telling you this, that the gold, the reserve are our gold. They belong to us. We the only creditors in this society. And how many of you been denied credit? That's a crime. Because we are the creditors. We are the owners, the rulers of this country. We don't rule it. We've let them trust. We've got it in trusteeship. But we're learning now how to take back what's ours. That's why these world wars are existing. People trying to hold on to their power. They don't want to give it up. This is a new age, meaning a new day. a shift, paradigm shift. It has to come. Oh, it's a great day to understand and be alive. And I have to correct myself because I've said many times that they didn't teach it before 1492 because that's when the Moorish Empire fell. No, no, no. Let me correct that. The Moorish Empire never fell. The rulership changed. It's been in trusteeship. But as long as you have melanated people, the Moorish Empire is still here. And they call it everything else but the Moorish Empire. They call it the Ottomans. They call it the everything but Moorish empires. They want to divide it up, make you think that there's another people besides us. What's the predominant influence in this world right now? It's these people in North America who call themselves black. And we have proven ourselves in every sport. Why? To show you we are the masters. I just saw a film about um, Woods, this Tiger Woods. Why was he allowed to come along and be an expert golfer? Because he had to show the world had to know. That's the only sport we hadn't dominated in that time. If you're thinking that, no, we don't dominate, we dominate all the sports. The race car drivers, go back and see the beginning of racing, who dominated the sport. That's a hint to the wise. What happened when we come together and unify and stop being slaves? Stop making money for the oppressor. And all the money that we generate goes to us and our descendants. That'd be a game changer. But right now, slaves make all the money for their masters. Nobody should be poor in this country with all of our talent and all our resources. By right, we should have be the most prosperous people here. But because of being prisoners of war, being lied to, miseducated, identity swap, taught white supremacy through religion, that we're still here. Ignorant we may be, supporting our own enslavement, we're gonna change all that real soon. And we're not gonna come after y'all what y'all feel we're gonna do with y'all what y'all did to us. No, we're not made like that. So don't fear us. You should fear the people who look like you. They're your real enemies. So as I said, as I know better, I do better. And many things I've said, I'm correcting as I learn more. And I'm not asking you to follow me. I'm doing my duty in sharing the truth to humanity. That's my reward. Whether you share it, pass it along or not, I must do this. If you just look at your eyes and say, do these people look like ex-slaves? Do they look like they don't know who they are? Look at their posture. This is black nobility, descendants at least. Matter of fact, even the so-called white people are not the ones ruling. The Rockefellers, the J.P. Morgans, they're puppets of the black nobility. Don't believe me, do your own research. All the knowledge comes from the Moors, the Masonic lodges, all the secret societies. It's all our knowledge. They keep it a secret because if you knew that knowledge, they couldn't control you. You are the supermensch that talked about in German. They don't want your powers, you to realize the power you have. Well, that's enough light. I don't want to blind y'all. That's enough light for the night. Come back again for some more on the Moslem Ministries.